It was the most brutal massacre in the history of tens of thousands of seabirds are like dying down from the sky. This is also an organized by premeditated mass hunting. Martyrs from sea, land, and air join forces. One of the most spectacular natural wonders in the world. On the eco-island of Siberia, May-June every year, all kinds of sea fish, whales, and will converge here at the same time. The seagulls were the first to arrive. They assembled at the beach early, waiting for an opportunity on the other side of the ridge. Nearly 1 million puffins are also ready to go. Even flocks of pointy birds from as far away as Europe and Africa joined the waiting line. At the same time, at sea level not far away, tens of thousands of dolphins are breaking the waves and advancing towards sea lions follow in formation. Deep in the ocean, tuna extreme speed also points directly to the hundreds of thousands of humpback whales are also after a 3,800 kilometer migration. They were the last guests to arrive. With the arrival of this marine giant, announced the participants of this annual event all assembled. The reason why they're here is because they're thousands of miles away in the kelp under the waves. It was a tree. It was a small silver on every female, carrying nearly 20,000 fish eggs. Like turtles, the woolly carp must lay their eggs in the sand. It's almost suicidal breeding. On their way to lay eggs, it is not an exaggeration to describe it as having passed with a large number of furry carps surging out. The long-distance humpback whale can't take He blew the horn of attack, a massacre of the woolly carp, and so it began. Humpback whale immediately launched the first attack. When you swim here, they haven't eaten in months. Hungry. Humpback whale in one swallowed thousands of furry carp. This is good for billions of schools of fish. But the woolly carp come here, not just serving humpback whales lunch. Facing a massive humpback whale, their only option is to flee. But just out of the wolf's den, and Capelin soon rounded up by thousands of sea lions to successfully lay eggs. Only group to keep warm. I saw all the kife. Sea lions and tuna. Seeing that the Capelin was not interrupted by himself, faceless and skinless, he actually called out to other sects to jointly encircle. Now sea lions suppress dolphin sharkfish, and the tuna come along. These form a natural enemy, forge an alliance in front of the furry weak woolly carp. Even if you try your best to hug, can't stop joint attacks from all directions. Only this battle, the fish group suffered heavy millions of Capelin were buried in the school. However, this adventure is not over, as schools of Capelli are gradually driven to the starving air. Martyrs begin emergency liftoff. Don't give the furry carp any respite. Thousands of seabirds face the underwater fur. The fish launched a dive. Every seabird that goes down will pick up a hairy carp, and tens of thousands of seabirds. A few rounds there will be more than 100,000 furry carp to become the deputy faithful. The surviving Capelids rush to the coast, and at this time, the gulls on the shore we are eagerly anticipating the delivery of our scaly fish for the safe birth of children. Ready to sacrifice yourself, they rushed to the beach in waves. The male hairy carp are still leading the charge. Between the gulls busy eating the birth female, the fish quickly took advantage of the gap of more lay eggs quickly in between. With luck, the next wave will bring them back to the sea again. The female lays her eggs. The males race to get close to it. It has to be swallowed by a seagull seconds before. Feeding fish eggs is although most females can return to the sea to lay their eggs again, but almost all males die. The startled eggs cling tightly to the crystal clear with a jewel-like sheen. They hatch in about 2 weeks and entered the sea under the initialization of the waves. The waves carried their parents to the shore. Now it's time to take them back to the sea.